welcome to our tack room. Hey, let's show you around and show you what we do here inside the tack room, what we keep and whatnot. We had leftover mini fridge, and so we'll keep our vaccinations that need to be cool in there. We got a couple new ones here that can be room temperature. So this is insulated quite a bit, so we really don't have to run an air conditioner. We do have a fan that'll blow hot air out, but really it's really chilly in here because of how well it's insulated. Our brother-in-law helped get this built. So we keep our halters, show sticks, our zapper is in here. Tools that we would take to a show are going to be in here. Brushes, things to wash the cattle. Jackie's clippers in here. This year we got a semen tank to keep some of our straws. We don't have a lot right now, but we're working on that and trying to work on our AI program a little bit. Today we're finishing up vaccinations. We did a whole bunch last Saturday and ran a good dozen through, but one of our nephew helpers left the gate open and we lost about, what did you say, six to eight? Okay. So anyway, we've got those to do. We've got them in a pen and we're going to get them loaded. So we've got 2 more vaccinations, and I believe Jackie said we try to vaccinate twice a year, just simple. I think 8-way is one of them. Or you could, Jackie's in charge of her. I just do what she tells me.
We do, this is an ultra vac, so it covers 8 different viruses. And we also use this Virus Shield 6. And then we do a pour-on of Ivermax. And we do that in May and November. And then also in May, we like to put a fly tag in their ears to help keep the flies away from their face and keep them from getting pink eye.
Awesome. And again, we try to minimize vaccinations. If we're doing this, we don't do anything extra if we don't see fit or miss an animal struggling. Antibiotics, stay away from them unless they need that. What we started out doing and why we wanted to show you this is my father-in-law, Jackie's dad, is a doctor, and they have things that expire, so he has access to those. So we've been using just basic syringes and needles to do our vaccinations. Of course, we've got a sharp bottle to keep things safe. But we went to our IFA store and found a couple awesome products that we use on Saturday that we'd like to show you. This was a lot less expensive than I thought it would be. I think these were like $35 to $40 a piece. And it comes with a little system here that allows you to hook right into your vaccine. This allows you to load what you want to do. So it's as simple as shooting the animal and it fills it right back up, and then you're on to the next one. So we can do the pour-on, 2 vaccinations, and a fly tag within a matter of a couple minutes. Send them out, and then they're a lot less stressed. And I think that helps with the overall health of the animal for sure. So the other thing we got is, where's the box for this here?
For the bat pour-on?
This, our little new tool here. Oh, this is just a pump.
That's just the pump for the ivermectin.
No specific brand. Anyway, this is the pour-on. So what this does, it's what does it treat, dear?
Treats lice, mange, mites, worms, parasites.
Yeah.
And you really want to make sure you do that, because if they have worms and lice, that affects their growing and
I know that's gross.
Their fertility.
What we're told, because they're around poop and all that junk all day, there's going to be worms. So all of them need to be treated for that, or you're going to have big problems. So we do this pour on. It's very easy for them. It doesn't hurt them at all. Pour it on their back, and away you go. So it will treat that for a long time. It just soaks in. So anyway, we'll get started with that. Jackie found that this had a strap inside of it, so you can wear it nicely as an accessory. So she also mentioned that she'd like to see me, what I think she said exactly, she'd like to see me naked just wearing this, and it would just cover the goods.
No.
Yeah, so then you can spray hands-free. It's kind of nice.
So I thought I'd show you our process of loading our animals in. We really try hard to provide safety for all of us and also for our cattle. So we have a great little system set up with panels and the chute. Of course, our cattle are super docile and trained, but you just always have to be careful.
Yep. 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 Yeah. Yep. Get it out now. Yep. 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 Yep.
So Ryan's pushing it right here into this, we call it the tub. And then it has a lever on it that locks so they can't push back on it.
Yep.
And then they can come right here through this tunnel.
Yep. 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 Go. You got me first. Come on. Yep.
You're not
There
first,
you
you're
go.
last.
There you go. Yep.
There we go. Looks like one of them went through. And they'll come up through this tunnel and right into our chute. Anyway, that's how we load them. So we also have a digital scale on our chute. So when we load them up in here, we can get their weight. And we like to keep records of their weight so we can see what they're gaining, if they're losing. It kind of helps us manage their health.
Fly tag her.
Let's fly tag her. This is Dolly. Need to put a fly tag. She needs both our vaccinations, and we're going to check her weight here. So she is 715, we'll call it.
So we got preset to load with what we need. We doing 6 cc's?
We do 5.
So we need to change.
We do 5 mLs. No, it's loaded up to 5 if you look at it.
Oh,
isn't it?
okay.
That last little gray disc. So he pats her and rubs her so she doesn't really know what's coming. And then,
Well, then you switch sides. We like to switch sides just because, I mean, they can take it obviously, but we try to be extra sweet. So we'll just do one on each side.
pats it so she doesn't know what's coming. Injects it. Goes some cue with that. That means under the skin.
Good job, girl.
And she did great.
So we got done with all the vaccinating. It went good, so now all of our cows are done. Fly tags are ready to go. Ready to start having babies. We think we've got 14 still to come this year. Anyway, we thought we'd show you around our system. Jackie's dad had this in mind for a long time. It's taken a while, but after we moved here, they had a good start. Almost had this overhead finished. We put in this tack barn, and over here, this is our washing station. So it's been really nice. We were going to sell these head catchers, but we ended up needing a place to wash the cattle, our show cows at least, to trim them up and to bathe them. So that works perfect. They can be in there nice and still, not hurt themselves, and we can do whatever we need to on them. So we've got 2 gates here and 4 different corrals. So depending on what's going on in the year, we can separate them. You know, we can separate our bull when he doesn't need to be out with the females. The younger calves, after they get weaned, can be together. And you want to go over and show them all? Sure. What do you think? So right now we've been using this one as our birthing corral, I guess. So when we notice they're within, I'd say 3 weeks or so of giving birth, when we can start to see signs and we kind of know their due date, we'll bring them in here so that we can watch them and they can give a nice clean birth. We'll put some more straw down, make sure everything's mucked and clean. They have good water, good feed. so they're nice and comfortable to give birth. But just the last few days since we've been vaccinating, it's easy to shove them all from this pasture, bring them in safely through this alleyway, and get them in and out and into the working chute, as you saw earlier. The other nice thing that was planned out is you put gates in this way so we can not only open up these individual chutes, but block everything else off. So the whole idea behind everything is to make it easy, but also safe. Safe for the cattle and safe for us, and especially when we have kids helping us, it will stay safe and the animals won't be able to get out and hurt anybody. It makes it a lot less stressful for them. These are the ones that we're going to have for beef. So we give them a good quality diet of good alfalfa hay to help them build up. The last few months before they go to the butcher, they will gain a lot of weight. Maybe, hopefully the ideal thing is 3 pounds a day, so that they look nice and beautiful when they get ready for customers. And of course, here's our boys here. This is the first animal that was born on Rasmussen Farms, even before we moved to Utah. He's our pride and joy, Rocky. He's over 3 years old now, so he's out of his show days. He looks big and ornery, but he is the sweetest thing. Come here, Rocky. Come here. He loves to get scratched. And he looks big and massive and can throw you around if he wanted to. But he just loves scratches, and he's a very good boy. He's training this one, little tiny Tim over here. He's going to be a shorter bull, but he's polled and he's got a lot of good muscle. So I think he's going to be a good dad to a good sire to a lot of babies. He's got a lot of growing to do. This is our prettiest one, Loretta here. She's a yearling heifer. She's got the nice eye patches, dark color, everything we want. She looks great. And this is our show steer for the year, Bentley. Probably giving off too much information, huh, Bentley? But he's a good looking steer. He's long, he's tall, he's got good hair that'll be able to be trimmed. This is Rosie, our nephew Kale's calf. She's a young heifer. We had to work on the horns a little bit, but she'll clean up real nice. And then of course JP, our other small steer, he'll be a beef steer, but he's a nice dude as well. So anyway, that's pretty much what we do every day. We feed in the morning, feed at night, fill up the waters, toss in hay.
Got some scratches.
Yeah, we really try to feed them good stuff, not skimp on the feed, make sure they're all in good health. And we've had a lot of good luck. We've been doing this just right at about 2 years now, almost 2 full years, and we love it.